Hey everybody, it's Mike over here at Mike's Custom Works. I'm just reviewing a new lawnmower I got. We used to have a Sunjo that had a cord on it, and with all my trees and miscellaneous junk on my yard, the tension cord was a real pain in the ass. I don't really want to turn this into a long, lengthy video, so I'm just going to get to the point. It's a Ryobi 40-volt brushless. So you have the key, always has to be placed in it. I would say always be careful of this lid here. It definitely seems to be really flimsy, and you can break it off very simply. So obviously don't break it off and then blame the company because you weren't being careful. You always have to have something in here. So either you have to have the bag or the mulching chute, which is this, because I like leaving the mulching grass on my lawn. Now if you have trouble getting it started like I did before, you always want to check everything. So you want to go through here, kind of go down that list. Okay, you read it. Okay, you did that. You make sure your battery's in there. The batteries have the little button on the side. You push the button and it shows the battery life. Also, another thing on here is read. Handle must be fully extended and locked. I didn't have that. It wouldn't start, and I was like, crap. Now what? So once you fully extended it, you hold the button in, and then you pull the handle back, and then you just go along. So I'm going to have my assistant over here hold my phone. Don't put your hand in front of the camera. Hold the phone.
I'm trying to grab it without knocking it.
Just hold the phone. Alright, so push the button in. I like to always keep the blades off the ground in case there's something under it I don't want it to be. Pull it back. It takes a couple seconds to initiate. Put it down carefully. Oh. Obviously I have it a little too high. Come with me. I have it a little too high, so it's not really cutting as low as I want it to. Stay there. Just like that, I was able to put two nice passes on the lawn. Look at it, you can see it in the video. Two nice easy passes on the lawn. It's lightweight. This one isn't self-propelled. You don't really need it. Once you start walking, it's actually really stupidly light. And I'd always say is, if you saw the way I was making the turns, I always like lift it up and then spin it on its wheels. Its back wheels, just so that it's not, you're not pushing the front wheels, breaking the wheels in the grass. But other than that, it ran actually pretty nice and decent. You could buy bigger batteries off of Amazon. You don't have to get stuck with paying the expensive price of getting them from Home Depot. Other than that, it's actually pretty cool. Works really nice. I see it's got a little headlight on it. I don't know if that goes off eventually. We'll see if you actually pull the key out. Yeah, so you pull the key out and the headlight went out. So I'd say probably when you're not using it, pull the key out and just stick it in there. You can stick the key in any which way. I didn't seem to have an issue. I stuck it in two different ways, and it was fine. And I have it about half, which is about half, give or take. So I could have probably went a little bit lower, but I have a lot of weird uneven surfaces and sprinkler heads. And honestly, that cut it at a pretty decent height, so I'm not really too worried about it. Most of my front yard I actually end up doing with a weed whacker. So to do all the cleaning up and the trimming around, you'd hit it up with the weed whacker and then just chase it with the mower. What I like with that is that it mulched the grass really fine. If you could see on here, the little tiny particles of grass. It's really small. So you're actually not going to really see the cut grass on your grass when you're mulching it, which is really nice, because the Ryobi one didn't really have that option, and when it just cut, it just left a bunch of grass, which then eventually turned into chaff, and some of the birds take it and the squirrels. The rest of it just lingers in big brown piles. But anyway, guys, that's just a quick video on the Ryobi 40 volt brushless lawnmower. Later.